What's up, guys? All Fast Food Chains 94 here. And in today's video, we have part 4 of all of my LoganC 223 builds so far. So this video is going to be from Buffalo Wild Wings all the way to Long John Silver's. But yeah, because in the last one we left off at Habit Burger, but if you saw some of my live streams, I did build some over there in my live streams, but yeah, so, can't wait to get this video started, so, yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, yeah, so like I said, here we have Buffalo Wild Wings, so, I really love this build. It's really, really nice, like, I just love how he did like the outside eating area right here, and all that. You know, you can put some seats out there, and then like he's got kind of like this wood area, like the spruce kind of wood area, but then he's got like the yellow area. I think that's really cool as well. And then we got kind of this airlock system right there, and then I think he did really well on the logo with the circle. Yellow circle with the buffalo in it, and then he's got like this blackstone slab design which connects to the hangover, which looks really, really good. You know, it looks awesome. And he's got the oak planks here, and then I like how the text is on the side, because it's a nice little difference. It adds, because like I think this is like the first build at the time. This was the first build that he had done it on the sides. So yeah, looks really, really good. Really realistic too. So yeah, I really love Buffalo Wild Wings. Did a great job on that. Definitely one of my favorites. Next up we have Johnny Rockets. So yeah, Johnny Rockets looks really, really epic. I mean, the first thing I think of is this big rocket up here. You know, looks really realistic. And I like how it can also be used as kind of like an airlock system as well. It's pretty cool. And I love the colors. You know, the cyan concrete and the red go really, really well together. And then the birch is a nice contrast as well. And he's got kind of these smaller windows which look really good as well. And yeah, I mean, honestly, this build just looks really, really nice. And yeah, overall, it just looks really, really, it was just really, really well done. So yeah, really, really great job on Johnny Rockets there. It looks really, really good. Alright, next up here we have Cinnabon. So, I mean, the first thing I think of is this giant Cinnabon up here, which looks really, really good. It looks good in two ways. I mean, it looks really, really good because of the design, and it looks really, really good because it looks delicious, to be honest. But yeah, so really love that Cinnabon, and I love how it's kind of on a plate. It barely fits on the plate, but still on a plate nonetheless. So really, 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 really love that. And the build looks really, really good too. I mean that is part of the build, but like the rest of the build, the colors are really, really beautiful. You know, with all the different shades of blue, and then we got the brighter red right here. So the blue kind of like it's light blue, and then kind of a darker blue, and then like kind of a mixture between the two with the cyan concrete right there. And yeah, it just looks really, really good. And then, you know, with this blue wrapping around here and everything, and yeah, I mean, it just looks awesome. So yeah, really, really awesome job with Cinnamon. I really love that one. Alright, next up here we have Space Aliens. So, yeah, Space Aliens looks epic. I love this checkerboard pattern here. I don't know, it looks really, really good. And then I love what he did for the alien logo here. It actually does remind me of an alien, because when I think of aliens, I think they have like those wide things, like those wide faces, and then those long chins. So that's kind of what I think what he was getting at here. So that looks really good. And then this is kind of like, I just love this black concrete touch up here, and then obviously the slab as well looks really, really good. And then also I love the sandstone for this build. That was a really good contrast. And then all the flowers as well, and I love the different parking lot method. And then this overhang with the slab up here, it looks really, really good. And yeah, and the light blue concrete as well, or is that cyan? No, it's light blue. But yeah, not that it matters. It still looks really good. And yeah, so really, really great job on Space Aliens. That looks really awesome. Really awesome build there. Really like that. Alright, next up here we have Taco Cabana. Now, this one definitely looks really similar to Johnny Rockets over there, except it doesn't have the rocket, obviously. But yeah, I love the design. I love these designs where it kind of has this engraved section here, but then it has like this this part sticking out like this. I don't know if you know what I mean, but yeah, something like that. And then I like the darker wood here. That looks really well, especially with the with the uh, with the orange concrete. And I like how the orange concrete, it's kind of like in between these two dark areas. It's like a little bit brighter. It's not the brightest, but it's a little bit brighter in there. And obviously I like how the sign is kind of in there as well. So yeah, I really like this build. Looks awesome. But yeah, so great job on Taco Cabana. I really like that. Alright, next up we have TGI Fridays. So yeah, I really like this one as well. I love how this one is kind of like, it kind of reminds me of like a candy cane right here. With the, you know, the red and white, like that pattern right there. And I love how small this is. I love how it's small, kind of small like a fast food restaurant, to be honest. But it's more of like a sit down. I kind of like that. It's another nice change. And then it's really modern as well. You know, these windows, these bigger windows bring in more natural light. And then I like how the sign is kind of like this. Like, it says TGI, then it has like a little space right here, and then it kind of comes down here as well. And it says Fridays. That looks good. And then I also like how he did the slab, and then on top he put this white concrete as well. That was a nice touch. That definitely tied into this build looking awesome. And yeah, and I love the gray concrete as well, and just I just love how modern and awesome this thing looks. So yeah, great job on TGI Fridays there. Yeah, looks really good. Alright, here we have Olive Garden. So I believe this was the first one. I want to say, actually, I don't know if it was, I don't know if I made it in stream. I don't remember. But yeah, even if I didn't, this build looks really, really nice. I really love this Olive Garden. I love kind of how he did this roof right here. This roof looks really, really awesome. And then the granite right here looks really nice. It's a really classic looking Olive Garden. I really like that about it. And then I like the this side over here with the yellow, and then he's got kind of these two walls right here, which looks awesome as well. And then he's got this kind of hanging over a little bit right there. Yeah, I mean, overall, if you just take a look, it just looks really, really nice. I mean, yeah, that looks really, really good. I really do like Olive Garden. I think that's one's definitely really awesome build. Really like that. Alright, next up here we have Red Lobster. So yeah, this one looks really, really nice as well. He did really, really well on this one. I love how he does the red nether brick on this. And then the gray concrete. I like how it's nice and small as well. Like, it's not like one of those big, fancy sit-down restaurants. It's just nice and chill. Is the vibe I'm getting with Red Lobster here. And then I think he did really well on the lobster as well. It looks really good. You know, with the tail and everything. So yeah, I think he did really well on that. And I like how he has it on two sides as well. And then he's got kind of this it's kind of like, I think of this more as like a classic build, but I like how he's got kind of a modern window a little bit here. I think that looks really, really nice. Um, and then, obviously, the um, good opportunity to put leaves in here as well, so that looks really awesome as well. And then we got this big window right there. But yeah, I really like Red Lobster. I think he did a fabulous job on that one. So yeah, great job on that one, Logan. I really like it. Alright, next up we have Chili's. Now, I really like this build as well. Of course, well, I like all his builds. I'm not going to say anything bad about any of his builds. I like all of his builds. But yeah, what I really like about Chili's is I like these, I like how he's got kind of these bigger, like these different kind of, canopies or whatever things. And I like how they're made out of wool as well. And they're kind of longer as well. I like that. I think they look really nice. And then he's got the windows, obviously. The red up here is a nice touch as well with the slab. And then again we got these windows with the Chili's colors. And then we got this nice brick wall here, which kind of ties into this classic looking build. And then he did really, really well on the Chili's logo right here. Really realistic right there. Got the sign right there, and yeah, I mean, it just looks really awesome. And then I love how he has this kind of overhang, so you know if it's raining, he's got that for protection. And yeah, it just looks really nice. It's just, you know, it's really awesome build, and yeah, I'm definitely a big fan. So great job on Chili's there. Looks really nice. Alright, next up here we have Panera Bread. So I really like this one. You know, I like this big kind of lime green terracotta area right here. And this is another one. I feel like this one's kind of, it's kind of a modern build, but or a classic. And it's kind of classic, but it's got some modern features to it, or vice versa, however you want to see it. And then, again, I love how he uses the wool. It kind of makes it a teensy bit more realistic, you know. And then, I'm definitely a fan of, like, these colored window things. So, I like that. And the orange is a really nice contrast. Goes really well with all the colors. And then the slab, I like this because it kind of ties into that modern theme. And then I like this nether brick wall here. I think this looks really nice. It kind of, like, hides this other side of the build, so when you come around you're like, oh, it's not all nether brick. You got this whole other, you know, this whole other area over here, so I really like that as well. And yeah, I mean, overall this build just looks really nice. I'm definitely a fan. Yeah, it's a great job on Panera Bread there. Alright, next up here we have Applebee's. So yeah, Applebee's looks really, really awesome. He did really good on the logo here. It's really modern. This is another one I can confidently say I did on stream. I definitely remember this. Same with Panera Bread, and I think all the other ones too. But yeah, Applebee's looks really good, and I love this giant glass part here. And it's honestly, it's got a pretty modern feel to it. And yeah, I mean, it looks really epic. And I love how there's kind of two sides. You got like that brick side, but then you got kind of this side. And something I like about it is like this brick side kind of makes me think of it more of like a classic building, but then like this like whole modern area this, with the glass, it's kind of like, again with the Panera Bread, it's kind of like you have like this classic, but then it has like a modern take on it with the glass. Um, love the andesite slab, and I actually love how it doesn't connect to the building, because I don't know, there's just something about it not connecting to the building that looks awesome. Same with the glass right there. And then I love how he's got the slab over the windows and all the way over here as well. And yeah, I mean, I just love how the main thing is there's two separate sides. I think that's really cool. And then obviously we got this tower right here. But yeah, I mean, Applebee's just looks really, really awesome. I'm definitely a fan of this build. I really love it. But yeah, there's Applebee's. Great job on that one. Really like it. Alright, here we have Nando's. Shout out to Niall Horan. You know, we got the Irish flag right here. So definitely want to honor Niall with that, of course. So shout out to all of you One Direction fans. But yeah, going into the build, I really love this build. It looks awesome. I love these pillars, these black pillars right here. And I kind of got inspiration for my Nathan Famous from those pillars. But if you guys saw my Nathan Famous build, I did pillars. I kind of got inspiration from that. And then I love like this design here. You guys know I love to do stuff like this with this design here. And then we got the we got the carpet here as well. That looks awesome. Love the windows. Love how he does the leaves and everything. And obviously with the Irish flag, because you know Niall is Irish, of course. Thought that was really creative. I really love that touch. And yeah, and I love how he uses different doors here. So I think that's pretty cool as well. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this build just looks really awesome as well. I mean, yeah. And then also, another thing, I love how he kind of has the red inserted there. I think that's a nice touch as well. But yeah, there's Nando's. I really like that build. Awesome. Alright, here we have Perkins. So if I remember correctly, I believe it's like a bakery and a restaurant all at once. But, yeah. Anyways, this build looks really awesome. I love how he's got the black accents right here. That looks good as well. And then, as well, we got the quartz slab right here. And, I like how he kind of has like this roof. I like how he does the roof here, with Perkins. Kind of gives it more of a bit of a classic vibe with that roof, in my opinion. And then again, I'm like I said, I'm a fan of these kind of colored kind of window things. And then you know it's rocking with the birch door, so I like that as well. And yeah, and overall this one just looks really nice, and I love where he puts the sign. I think that's really cool, really clever as well. And then you know the sand and the white terracotta is really nice as well. So yeah, great job on Perkins. Really like that one. Alright, here we have Cholinos. So this is definitely an awesome build. You know, it's a pretty loco build. Local is or not loco. Not I can't talk. Not local, but loco is how you say crazy in Spanish. And this is a Mexican restaurant, so thought I'd say that. But yeah, pretty loco build here. Yeah, so you know we got the slab around here, and we got the, again, kind of like with Perkins, you got the black accents, and then the colors are really beautiful on this with the orange and the yellow. Those look really nice together, by the way. And then he's got the black up here with the red on top. I like how he does the red on top. And I love how, and something that makes this really nice is just the yellow, you know, kind of wrapping around there. That looks really good. But yeah, awesome job on Cholinos there. I really like that one. That's a really nice building there. So yeah, awesome job on Cholinos. Alright, so here we have his remodeled KFC. So if you watch my part 1, I believe it is, we have it's his old KFC, but this is his new KFC. I definitely really like his old KFC, but I definitely like this one better. I think it looks really, really awesome. It's really realistic too with these stripes and everything. You know, he's got the red and white stripes. It's just so realistic with that. And even like this gray concrete, like literally, whenever I go to KFC, I'll always think of this. Like I'll always picture this in my head because it's so realistic to it. And then, you know, KFC written right there. And then he's got kind of this stripe design, this red and white stripe design. It's kind of like a preview for what's to come with all these big stripes, this stripe design is kind of leading you to this big one right there. And then the black on the windows is a nice little touch, kind of dims all the craziness of the stripes right there. And then I love how he has this modern drive-through window. I think that looks great. And yeah, I mean, overall, this build looks really awesome. So, yeah, like I said, really loved his old KFC, but definitely really love this one better. Great job on this one. Yeah. Really nice looking build there. Oh, alright, here we have Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, so the biggest LoganC 223 build I built so far yet. There's a bigger one to come. But, that I haven't made yet, by the way. But, yeah, so here's Chuck E. Cheese. This one looks absolutely insane, and it just looks so awesome and realistic. I mean, where to start? I mean, this thing just looks so freaking awesome. I think he did absolutely amazing with this logo right here. And he's got just, the logo just looks really awesome overall. I mean, this logo is just really epic. He's even got the colors as well on the logo. And then, I love how he does the buttons, because, like, that's, like, a very, like, minor detail, but he's able to, but I like how he adds that, even though it's a really small little thing. It definitely, to me, it adds a lot to the build. And then he's got this, he's got the colored buttons on the side as well. I like that. And then, obviously the classic Chuck E. Cheese with the, with the purple and the red right there. That looks really great. And, I love how he's got the stairs wrapping around here. And, yeah, so that looks really, really good. And it just looks realistic, like with the, with the terracotta pattern right there. That looks really realistic. Come on the sides. He's, sticking with this classic, whatever, the purple and, red. And then he's got this whole big design here, which looks awesome, absolutely sick. Yeah, stunning building overall here. Then he's got more stuff, and buttons, and more purple concrete, and more red. I love how he just continues with that button theme on the back as well. And yeah, I mean, yeah, this is just, like I said, really stunning build. I'm not going to go into detail about how someone thought we were copying, because I just want to focus on and celebrate his builds right now in this video. But yeah, really awesome looking build here. Absolutely sick. Love it. And yeah, yeah, awesome build there. I definitely really love Chuck E. Cheese. Alright. Alright, here we have Firehouse Subs. So yeah, Firehouse Subs, epic. It legit looks like a firehouse. The fire doors. But if you're a fire engine, you don't let these doors fool you, or these doors either, because if you're stupid enough to think that these doors are real fire truck doors and you frickin' drive into these, well, RIP customers, and employees. So, yeah, but, yeah, this build looks awesome. I love how he goes with the bricks, because that's how firehouses are. And then, he's got this kind of housey roof design. That's how firehouses are as well. And then, like I said, with the fire truck doors. And then I like how he has just the normal windows right here, kind of taking a break from these ones here. And then he's got the red right here. He has nice colors with this. It's actually surprisingly big, but it works out. It looks really good. I really like this. I think it looks awesome. Yeah, awesome looking build. Definitely really like Firehouse Subs. Yeah, great job on that one. Alright, next up we have Hooters. So when I built this, that was my third time building his Hooters, because I built one in a city that I had back in October of 2020. I built one in Blueberg, couldn't even remember. And then I built one here. So yeah, Hooters, yeah, awesome build, really awesome. He did awesome on the owl. That looks absolutely sick, and I love how he does the tree right here as well. Yeah, it wasn't the easiest tutorial to follow, but I understand that, because it's really complicated. yeah, it looks really awesome. I love the modernness on this, if that's even a word. Um, and then he's got this big orange part as well. That definitely ties everything together. Um, and yeah, I mean, yeah, that, or the owl and that big orange thing, just, it seems that it really ties everything together. And this big window definitely lets in a lot of natural light, so I really am a fan of that. Um, you know, yeah, like I said, you got the tree, which looks beautiful. But yeah, and overall this build just looks really awesome. Really beautiful build. So yeah, definitely a fan of Hooters. Great job on that one, Logan. Definitely one of my favorites that you did. Yeah, great job on Hooters there. Alright, next up we have Burger Time. So Burger Time is absolutely sick. Um, you know, not just the build, but everything that comes with it. Um, we got this outside eating area, plenty of seating. You can sit out and eat your burgers. And by the way, fun fact: there's actually a game back from like the 80s or the 70s. It was like a game on console called the N Television called Burger Time. So when I first saw this build, I thought of that. But yeah. And then I love how he's got the trash cans as well. It's really realistic, and you can't actually sit down in here. It's just a kitchen. Um, and then he's got the sea lanterns as well. And something I found out when I was watching his top 10 city builds world tour is this is actually supposed to be the cross, because apparently the owner for this restaurant was a Christian, and so it's kind of a chunky cross, but cross nevertheless. Really awesome. So that's a nice little design there too. But yeah, overall just really awesome looking build here for Burger Time. Yeah, definitely a fan. Really realistic and really nice looking build. By the way, I think I'm planning on making one as well. But yeah, awesome looking build there. Alright, and to wrap it up, here we have Long John Silver's. So, yeah, Long John Silver's. So, I'm not going to go into detail about, okay, I'm just going to talk about this build. Um, so this build is just absolutely awesome. Absolutely stunning looking build here. It just looks so awesome. And I love how he's got the fish. Yeah. On the Google image from mine, it didn't have the fish, but I definitely really love that fish. It looks great. And I think he did a really good job on this fish as well. I think it looks really nice. And then he's got the little blue up here. And I love how he does the quartz, and not the pillar, in this area, the roof. And he's got the big window, lets in tons of natural light. When I see the Long John Silver's building, I'm definitely a fan of the big window. And he did a really good job on the tower. I really like the colors. It's really beautiful, to be honest. Like, the purple and the light blue looks really epic. And then he's got the yellow thing up there. And I like how he does the blue doors. Definitely more realistic. And then he starts doing these bigger drive-thrus, which I definitely appreciate. Not that the 3-block long or 3-block wide ones are bad, but these ones are definitely more realistic. I'm gonna have to start making mine a little bigger as well. But yeah, this Long John Silver is just so awesome. I think he just did an awesome job on this one. Definitely one of my favorites that he does. But yeah, I mean, my throat kind of hurts, so I could go on about all these for hours, um, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I'm really close to catching up, with all his city builds that he's done so far. I'm really close. So, yeah, I mean, that's gonna wrap up this video with this, next set of my LoganC 223 builds so far. And I think the next one, guys, to be honest, I think the next tour I do, I think that might wrap up my LoganC 223 builds, unless he makes more, which I feel like he's gonna start making more once he figures out the screen recorder situation. But I think the next tour is gonna be from Culver's to Whataburger, which Whataburger is his most recent one. So yeah, guys, we're definitely making loads of progress. I love this world to bits. I really do. Um, Once again, huge shout out to LoganC223. It's an honor making all of his builds. Always have the best time doing all of his builds. They just look so awesome. Um, I've showed my family and friends this world, and I just can't get enough of it. It looks so epic. And yeah, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. So if you guys like this video, smash like, and if you didn't, smash a dislike. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys. Thanks so much for watching. May the force be with you.